He better swing for the Bon Clay now. Yep, he's swinging for the Bon Clay. He swung 8 at the Bon Clay. What a waste. He should have swung 6 at the Bon Clay and 8 at me, but whatever. What a waste, bro. What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another One Piece TCG video, and as you can see on the screen, we are back at locals again, and we have the starter deck this time. We finally got the starter deck cards, so we upgraded the RP Luffy list, and the list is better than ever, ready to deal with whatever they throw at us. And today we are going against a purple Luffy, but first let's go over the cards and the new starter deck cards that I put in the deck list. Let's go. Alright, so boom, here we go. This is the deck list. We got our RP Luffy deck ready. 8.5 ready. You know what I'm saying? We got first our leader. Right here, y'all know we got the custom art in the back. Our boy RP Luffy, our favorite leader in One Piece. We are gonna make this deck work. Alright, so first we got the 1, 2, 3, 4 Namis for the search, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Zorojuros for the ramp, and then we got boom, our first starter deck inclusion to the deck. We got Usohachi for the 2k counter, and you could use this to rest your 5 cost body or less, but you gotta have 8 Dawn. But you know, with RP Luffy, you're at 8 Dawn like that. Know what I'm saying? So great inclusions to the deck, specifically for the 2k counter. And then we got the Bon Clay, specifically the Bon Namis for the ramp. Can never have too much ramp. Actually, you could, but you know what I'm saying. And then we got another starter deck inclusion, the Onami. We have 3 Onamis, and we actually replaced Queen with this Onami. And I know that Queen, you get to draw first before you trash. But with the Onami, you have to trash 1 before you draw 2. I think it's pretty... the trade-off that you get isn't worth not including Onami. It's 1 cost less than Queen, and you could search for her. There's a lot of reasons to run this instead of Queen, but if you prefer Queen, go ahead and use Queen, is whatever. But I like to search for whatever I need, because you know I got the 4 Namis, I might as well use them. And then we got the Sangoro, another inclusion from the starter deck. I run 3 of these. Now this card is super dope because you can, every time you swing, you draw a card, and draw is always good, especially in the RP Luffy deck. So we run 3 of those, and then we got Sanji's, the 2k counters, 6 cost blocker, and when you have 2 or less Dawn than your opponent, this is a 3 cost card. So it's basically a 3 cost 6k blocker. After you play the G5 Luffy and you don't have lethal, you could always throw this out for free. Well, not for free, but for 3 Dawn, know what I'm saying? And then boom, one of our favorite cards in the deck that makes this deck work, the 7 cost Kid. I am a firm believer that you need these cards, especially in this meta when you're playing against Dofi and Zoro, all those decks that throw out those mosquito cards, the 4 cost 5 cost bodies, 4 cost 5 power bodies. This buffs you up so that they can't hit you, or that they have to like invest more Dawn to hit you. And then the most important card in the deck, we run 4 Rayleighs. We're still missing 2 alt arts, but still, we gonna get them. You know we gonna get them. This is very important in the deck. Like I said, in this meta, you have decks that swarm the board with 4 cost bodies, and then you have purple Luffy, who we're about to see in a bit. They like to swarm the board now with the inclusion of Luffy Taro from that starter deck. But Rayleigh lets you subtract a character, will reduce a character by 3,000 power and another by 2,000 power, and then he could KO another character that's 3,000 power. So you could basically like immobilize 3 cards if you wanted to. Or you could just reduce the character's power by 2,000 and kill the other one. Whatever you want, you're completely like destroying their board. So very important, put it in your deck. I run 4 of. Some people run 3, I run 4 of. And then you got Newgate, another line of defense against these mosquito bodies. It buffs you by 2,000 so they can't hit you. And then when you attach 2, he could just KO a 3k body. Always a good skill to have. And then we got the Shanks for the more annoying, bigger bodies like 8 cost Kid or Doflamingo, or what else? Jack, you can get rid of Jack. As long as they have 10,000 power or less, Shanks could KO them. And then boom, our favorite card in the deck, Gear 5 Luffy. We just love ending games with G5 Luffy. My favorite card. I play this deck because you can play this card. So yeah. And then to our event cards, we got 3 Radical Beams for defense. Buff yourself by 4,000 when you have 2 lives or less. Then we got Diable Jambe. Very important if you're going against Black Yellow Luffy, where he likes to block her up with 0 life. You just play the Diable Jambe and they lose. And then we have 2 more ramp cards, but I like Disaster because it has the trigger. You draw 1 and you ramp 1. And like I said before, in this deck, drawing is a very good thing. And then we have 2 Gum Gum Jet Gatlings because we run quite a lot of bricks in this deck, and we need to turn them into some useful cards so they don't break up your hand. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the deck. Let's see how the starter deck will serve us in this new meta when we go and look at this video versus Purple Luffy. Let's do it. Alright, so we got the Purple Luffy here. Here we are again at Locals. It's RP Luffy versus Purple Luffy. If you did not know what Purple Luffy does, Purple Luffy, once per turn, you could add your life to your hand, and then you ramp 1 active. So basically, Purple Luffy and RP Luffy, they have ramp abilities, but Purple Luffy has 5 lives, and he has the benefit of basically drawing every turn, drawing twice. If you choose to take your life, you're basically adding your life and then your draw card, so you like draw twice. It's like the Newgate effect, where he takes a life every turn. And then y'all know what RP Luffy does. At 0 and at 8 he ramps. He's a 6k power leader, and he only has 3 lives. So we're about to see which Luffy is the best right now. So we are shuffling, mulliganing, all that stuff to see which cards we're going to start out with. And I think I like my starting hand. I didn't see if I mulligan or not. There's a fist bump. GG's. Well, not GG's, but good game, good luck, all that good stuff. I always like to wish my opponents bad luck. So, you know. I'm just playing. Or am I? Alright, so I play out the Nami. Typical first turn. Spend 1 Dawn, play the Nami, search for your top 5. Search the top 5 cards of your deck and pick a Straw Hat. What am I going to find? I find the Onami from the starter deck. You know, we just went over that card as a blocker. You basically trash 1 card and then you draw 2. We cut out Queen for that card, which I don't feel bad about, because like I said, Nami's searchable, and boom, he is swinging 8. He is swinging 8 first turn, and I'm going to take that life because I'm not blocking with all those cards. And I think he took a life to ramp. Oh yeah, and then he chose to go first. He's going first, I'm going second. I am tapping 4 Dawn to play the Bon Clay. Y'all know what Bon Clay does. Ramp 1 card, ramp 1 Dawn, and Bon Clay gets to copy whatever characters is on your opponent's field, and you could swing with that power for that 1 turn. And he took that life. And it looks like he did not ramp. He did not ramp yet, so he is at 4 lives right now. And he took that swing, that 7k swing. So he should be at 5 Dawn right now. And he played the kid blocker, which lets you return a Dawn every time you remove a Dawn from your field. So any Dawn minusing abilities, he basically puts the Dawn back for you. And now he's using leader ability to ramp. So he took a life and ramped 1 card and used the 1 active Dawn to swing for 6, and I blocked out of that with the Zoro Juro. When I go second, I don't usually play Zoro. I think Bon Clay is a much stronger ramp move at 4 Dawn. You could swing for more next turn, and you get it. You know, it just feels better. Whereas if I was going first, I play the Zoro Juro, and then I swing, and then I play the Bon Clay after. Alright, so I am going to copy Kid's ability and swing for 6 at leader. So he has to decide whether to counter out, and he countered out with the Franosuke, 2k counter. And I am tapping 5 Dawn to play the new starter deck, Sangoro. I love this card because I love ramping. And then I play another Nami to search the top 5 of the deck because I need some assistance. I obviously don't have G5, but if I don't have G5, and boom, there we go. There he go. If I don't have G5, I am searching until I find G5, bro. So I played the Sangoro, played the Nami, found the G5, and I'm swinging 7 with the leader. He blocked with Kid, saved the Kid with the 2K counter from Double Finger. Nami is Bonclay is now rested because Bonclay swung for 6 last turn. He returns to 1K this turn. But yeah, I love Sangoro. Sangoro is such a, I think that's my favorite starter deck card. Just being able to not even just because you're swinging, you get to draw is just so nice. It feels good. Alright, so he is tapping 7 for the Luffy Taro, the new Luffy Taro starter deck card. I did not include him in this deck because I just feel like Kid is a much better fit for what I'm trying to do. What Luffy Taro does is he gets to play a card for free, 5 costs or less, that's Straw Hat. So he played the Luffy Taro and played the Sangoro for free. Well, he subtracted 1 Dawn. And that's what I'm saying, like this meta now, you have to cheat out bodies to compete in. With the new starter deck, Luffy Taro lets you cheat out Straw Hat cards, which is what he just did. So now he just got 2 bodies for basically the price of 1. So now I have to figure out how to deal with this board right now, because he has a Kid, a Luffy Taro, and a Sangoro, and he's swinging for 6. I'm surprised he didn't go for the Bonclay. Well, now he is, I think. Oh no, he's swinging at life again. So I took the life. He is just ignoring the Bonclay. Interesting move. Interesting move. He has the Luffy Taro on there. He must have forgot I could copy that 8K and swing at him. But anyway, we are at 9K right now. I used leader ability. I think I used it leader ability. Nope, I just used it. Put myself to 10. So now, my guess is I'm going to deal with this board. First I'm going to swing at the Kid and draw 1 just to get a card out of his hand, but he let the Kid die, so that's a plus. So yeah, you just for swinging you get to draw a card with Sangoro. Got rid of that Kid, so now that's 1 body gone. I have 2 more bodies to deal with and they're active, so I'm going to copy the Luffy Taro and swing for 8, and he took that life. Should have got rid of the Bonclay. Always get rid of Bonclays. And then I'm gonna play, I'm tapping 8, so what am I gonna do? Yeah, so Rayleigh, boom! This is why Rayleigh is so important. I get to get that Sangoro out of here. I reduce the Sangoro by 3, reduce the Luffy Taro by 2, and then I killed the Sangoro. Now the Luffy Taro is only a 6K body, and I'm attaching 2 to leader to swing for 8. He is going to have to decide whether to give me 2 cards, at least 2 cards, or take the life. Look at my board, man. And I don't think he has any form of removal unless he runs. And he gave me 3 cards, even better. 3 cards. So he gave me a 2K and 2 1Ks. There's 3 cards out of his hand. Very nice, very nice. I like how this game is going, even though I have 1 life and he has 2. He just has 1 attacker on board, which is for RP Luffy is a pretty good spot. And look at my board. I got Sangoro, I got Rayleigh, I got the Bonclay that could copy his Luffy Taro. Because it looked like he don't want to get rid of this Luffy Taro. I mean this Bonclay, sorry. It looked like he don't want to get rid of this Bonclay. But that's okay with me. It's just a free 8K body. Well, now Luffy Taro's at 6, so. But he goes back to 8 next turn. So now he has some decisions to make. He can either go for face or go for board. A lot of people are tempted to go for face with RP Luffy because it's so tempting, right? RP Luffy only has 3 lives and I have 1 life right there. I run a lot of bricks, but like RP Luffy has a lot of counter in hand most of the times. A lot of people, like, they kind of get faked out by that. And he plays the Kaido. Kaido, you give back 5 Dawn and you trash your opponent's 6 cost card, and he is KOing my Sangoro. I still would have KO'd the Bonclay, but I guess he didn't want me to draw any cards. And he's swinging 6 at what? Again, he ignored the Bond Clay. You better swing for the Bond Clay now. Yep, he's swinging for the Bond Clay. He swung 8 at the Bond Clay. What a waste. He should have swung 6 at the Bond Clay and 8 at me, but whatever. What a waste, bro. Then he's swinging 10 at me. I will take that last life. So now I am at 10 Dawn. He is at 2 life. Now I have some decisions to make. Am I going to... Well, I'm swinging 8 at life. I knew that he had a little bit of cards in hand. And y'all know what time it is. G5. Return all your characters to the bottom of the deck. And then I am going to return 10 Dawn. Use leader ability to ramp 1. Use character ability to ramp another one. Then I'm swinging 7 at life. He has to give me 3 cards. Or 2 cards. No, he gave me a Gatling and a Luffy Taro. Next turn. Boop. Boop. Use character ability to ramp to 5. But I'm just going to attach 4 to leader. Swing for 10 and then swing for 12. And boom. That is the game. Again, RP Luffy is so good, man. The new starter deck makes him even stronger. You have the tools you need to deal with these characters. Sangoro lets you draw to make you find the pieces you need. It helps you get counter in your hand when all these like mosquito bodies are trying to tickle you, know what I'm saying? And then Nami gives you a searchable blocker that filters your hand. Amazing, just amazing. And we still have our core pieces like Rayleigh. You just saw how important Rayleigh is to cleaning out the board. Put them in your deck. RP Luffy is alive, people. All you RP Luffy fans, do not give up hope. He is even gonna be stronger in 09. Boof, I'm so excited. But anyway, that was the video. Like, comment, subscribe. We are on the race to how much? 2K subs right now. Like, comment, subscribe, support your boy. See y'all in the next one. Peace.